Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steph and this is Ordinary Plant Girl. If you are new here, thank you for clicking on this video, and if you are returning, thank you so much for spending more of your time with me. So I have a few things that are in store today. I do have a lot of filming. There's so much plant maintenance that needs to be done right now. I have got plants that need to be polled. I think that's what I'm going to do in today's video. So what we're going to do today is I am going to put my Epipremnum skeleton key on a pole, my Rhaphidophora foraminifera, which is what I keep looking at up in the corner. I'm going to put that on a pole and see if we can jumpstart that one. And I have two Philodendron majestics that I want to put on one pole together. So if that's something that you are interested in seeing, please stick around. So I hope you guys can see this okay. But so here we have my Epipremnum skeleton key. So this one for a while I wanted to put on a pole, but I did want to wait until it started growing properly, which it kind of wasn't. It was a little stunted. It's still in the cup that I got it from North Shore Tropicals. This was actually a replacement plant that Lauren had given me because I believe it was because when I got my gigas, it pretty much, the gigas didn't survive. So she let me replace it with something else. And this was it. So today we're going to put it on a pole. So I have one of these closed back poles that I also got from North Shore Tropicals. This one is the small size. And just to give you a little bit and to differentiate from, this pole is medium and this one is the small. I don't know if you can really tell so much. This is a clear pole, this one's not. So we're going to use a small pole for the skeleton key, and I'm also going to use a small pole for the Rhaphidophora foraminifera. But I feel like my trouble is that I feel like this pot might be, oh, maybe not too big. This is a 6-inch, and we're just gonna do it because the pole is gonna take up a portion of the pot, even though the root system itself is probably, well, we know that the root system's not going to be big enough for that, but you know, it's just not going to work in a 4-inch pot. I do have 5-inch orchid pots though. I just feel like the 6 is too big. I can use the 6 for those guys, but this one's probably better. Okay, so I'm gonna use the 5-inch orchid pot for that, and I just have to make sure that this, see, now once I get it in there though, I mean, that works. They are extendable poles too, so that is a bonus. It does look pretty cute though, trailing, I do have to say, but I'm not going to be able to get those key-shaped leaves unless it's growing up, so that is what I'm going to have to do. So I've got my soil here. I think it needs to be a bit chunkier though. I feel like it needs to be a bit chunkier. I'm going to add a bit more orchid bark and a bit more perlite to the mix. So I have my fine orchid bark. Just going to add a little bit more of that. Not a whole lot. And then I'm going to add a little bit more coarse perlite. Now my Epipremnum pinnatum is on a stake, and it's attached to that stake, and it's actually growing really well. I got my first tri-fenestrated leaf off of that one, so that made me pretty happy. Okay, I'm thinking that that is probably chunky enough. Yeah? Okay. So, I've got that. Where's my tray? It's my tray, so I make less of a mess. And then I've got that there. I'll put the moss in the pole afterwards. So if any of you know me, you know that I do like to take at least some of the soil that the plant was previously living in, just because it has all that culture that it loved to grow in. Oh, let go, let go. Okay, so there was a root coming out the bottom that I didn't even see. All right, there we go. So, oh, that was a lot. I didn't need that much. But I mean, even the mix that North Shore Tropicals uses for their plants is really airy. There's a lot of perlite in there and cocoa chips. And the roots look really good. I don't even remember how long I've actually had this. It's been a while though. I'm so excited about this because I've wanted to do this for so long and I've just been really lazy about it. And now it's finally happening. This needs a little bit more soil at the back just to keep the moss pole stable. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking the cocoa chips that were in the old soil mix for this plant and I'm just kind of cramming them in the back here just to give it some stability. And then we should be good to go. All right. Okay, so there we go. These should turn themselves around at some point. There is the Epipremnum skeleton key. Next up is the Rhaphidophora foraminifera. So cute. I'm hoping that this works. It was one of my focus plants last year. So it was one of my focus plants last year that did not do anything. So hopefully this year I am trying again to have this one grow for me. And I know that there's a film on this one. You would have thought I just pulled it off, but I didn't. There we go. And it is so incredibly satisfying to do this. Oh, I missed a chunk. Missed 2 chunks. All right. Okay. I just need it to be creased enough that I can bend it. So the small ones, I don't know if you can really tell, they're kind of dirty, but there's 3 slots that you can choose to size it from. The medium has 4, and I think the large has 5. I haven't actually checked, but in this case, we're just gonna put these in the middle one. Okay, so for this one too, I'm going to use a 5-inch orchid pot. And since the soil mix is my own, it should be okay. So we're gonna get some soil. I haven't checked the root system on this plant since I put it in this pot, and honestly I don't even remember how long ago that was. Oh, uh-oh, I hope I didn't break. Oh no, did I break roots? I totally broke roots. Oh my god, I broke so many. Oh no. Oh. Oh. There wasn't anything coming out the bottom either, so where were you stuck? There's still roots stuck in the bottom. Oh, I hate myself for that. Oh, that sucks so much. But yeah, all these roots here, I completely broke off. There's more roots down in there that sucked, and now this is the only root system that I'm left with. Which doesn't make me feel the best. And yet, I'm still putting it in this 5-inch pot. And there we go. There is the last ones of the day. My Philodendron majestics. So this one's on a stake, but it hasn't taken to the stake yet, so we're okay. I do want them both on the pole at the same time, just to make like a fuller plant. So that is what we're going to do. And then I'm just gonna put this one off to the side. Like, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I love the majestics so much. I could have so many of them. Here is my Philodendron majestic. hopefully it's happier now that it has a moss pole.